This device right here is one of the greatest inventions known to mankind. It can film movie quality video. It can even produce award-winning music. Why the f are we using it to waste our lives?
What's going on, guys? It's your boy J2ASMS. So I found this video online where it's basically talking about how people use phones in the modern era. Phones are arguably the greatest creation of all time. You can use it as a phone, calculator, access the internet, and those things are all great, and we all utilize them on a daily basis, even if you don't even realize it. However, on the other side of things, phones can also be used for brain rot,
Italian brain rot animals. This one is tralalero tralala.
wasting time, and all types of other evil stuff that we're not even gonna get into. Why exactly are all of us using phones to waste so much time when we could be using that same amount of time to accomplish something in our life, chase a dream, become an influencer, whatever it is you're trying to do? You can go ahead and click off this video right now if you're not ambitious, you don't have any type of dreams or aspirations to use technology to help you in any type of way in your life. But I would argue that if you clicked on this video, that's exactly why you're here, and you're looking for someone or something to point you in the right direction so that you can tap into this hidden potential that you know you have to be successful. If you guys hear anything that's helpful or that you like throughout this video, if you could, please just smash the subscribe button and drop me a like on this video. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm, and I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Let's get into the video.
Just last year, YouTube reported there were over 51 million YouTube channels. Of that 51 million channels, 90% of them never reached 10,000 subscribers, and less than 6% ever get monetized. Why is that?
Guys, there are millions upon millions upon millions of YouTube channels, TikTok pages, Snapchat accounts, Instagram accounts, and so many of them are either bot accounts or just don't have any followers. Part of that is because not everyone's trying to be an influencer, right? But the other part of that is that people start things and they just quit when it gets hard, or they start expecting to have instant results and they just give up on it and don't continue the process. Like, success at anything is a long, ongoing process that requires you to try, fail, retry again. Contrary to popular belief, there's no shortcuts. But if you're watching this video, you don't even want a shortcut anyways. I've grown tens of thousands of followers on TikTok, and I've also even became monetized on another YouTube channel that I have. It took me years to learn all the tricks of the trade, figure out what works, what doesn't work, what I even like to post, researching, and I'm trying to share a lot of that information with you guys now so that it can shorten the amount of time that it takes, but there is no shortcut to jump to the instant success in whatever you're doing.
We lack motivation, so we scroll looking for it. We run into an amazing quote or speech that hypes us up for a second, and we save it to the list of motivational posts. After that wears off, we just look for another one. We lack ideas, so we scroll looking for something that look cool. We say, this looks dope, I can do this. If I do this, it's gonna take a long time. Maybe I should just find something else. So you scroll some more, and before you know it, you're distracted by something funny you see. Then we say, I'll just try this tomorrow. We lack the tools, so we scroll and research the perfect camera for creating content on. We watch dozens of videos on a camera we love, and we add it to our buy soon list. A few months go by, and the next best camera comes out, and the research process begins again.
The internet is so powerful. iPhones now, the quality on an iPhone, I'm shooting this on DSLR high power cameras, right? Cost me hundreds of dollars. I have 2 of them. You don't need that. Like, it's nice to have it if you know how to use it, but you can literally just start recording anything, like the leaves falling from the trees outside on your phone. The quality of an iPhone 15, honestly, anywhere from a 13 on, the quality is so incredible. You can use it to shoot almost anything. So there's really no excuse. If you want to make content or you want to explore, or you're an artist and you want to whatever, there's no excuse for you to just get out there and just give things a try.
The device that we're using to waste our lives is the same device that we can use to change it. The current iPhone's video quality is already miles ahead of some of the most classic films, documentaries, and TV shows we've watched. A large majority of the top creators on every platform are succeeding using it, yet we won't just spend the $20 a month to upgrade to it and start telling our story. If all of that wasn't enough to get it through your brain, these are some tough pills to swallow. You are gonna die. Seriously. If you are 20 years old right now, you only have another 2 to 3 times to do that 20 years again before you pass away. Are you gonna waste another 5 to 10 years watching somebody online live the life that you wanna live? Are you gonna keep on listening to the same motivational speeches or reading the same quotes until you don't even believe them anymore? Or are you gonna buckle down and start the thing that you've always wanted to start.
And bro, in the video, he's right. People think, like, we always think that we have so much unlimited time. A lot of y'all have businesses out there or ideas or things that you want to get started on, but you always come up with an excuse that why you push it off. Like, oh, I'll get started on it tomorrow, or oh, when I have enough money, I'll do X, Y, Z, or oh, I didn't have enough support, or oh, I have so much childhood trauma that didn't allow me to do all. Like, all of that it could be valid, but how long are you going to allow that to be an excuse to prevent you from changing your life and doing what it is that you want to do, what you were destined to do, what you were born to always accomplish? So many of us are so talented, and we could do a lot of things that you see people online that we spend hours upon hours watching do. You could do the same thing as them, but we're just using our time differently. Like, I saw a video where it was talking about how millionaires and billionaires use their time. Everything is calculated, and they break their day down to a very specific way so that no time gets wasted. Now, they're human, so I'm sure they, like, you know, things don't always go to plan. That's just life. Life starts life, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, they have a set plan and they accomplish a set amount of things in a day. If you write down your goals, you're much more likely to accomplish them. If you have a set schedule of things that you want to do, you're much more likely to accomplish them than just waking up and being like, oh, I want to be successful. Like, what exactly does that mean? How are you going to get there? Come up with an end goal and then work backwards to how you can make small steps to get to where you're trying to get to. Because as bro said, we're all gonna die. Like, if you're 20 years old watching this video, we don't got that many times to do that same 20 over again. Maybe 3 or 4 times if you're lucky. So we gotta make use of the time, yo.
Did I mention you are going to die? Who gives a f about how dumb you look or sound on camera? That does not matter. The only thing that's gonna matter when you die is the fact that you used a little bit of life that you had to try to make the dream happen. How you looked on camera will not matter. How you sounded on camera will not matter. How sharp your video was will not matter. The only thing that will matter is that you tried to make the dream happen, that you just started.
The main takeaway that I want y'all to get from the last thing he just said is essentially just no one cares. It really doesn't matter. How many times have you gone onto TikTok or YouTube, clicked on a video, watched it, scrolled by, and that was the last time you ever thought about it, right? Now, I'm not trying to be like that. So if you drop a sub, then we can grow the channel, spread the word, you know? When people post things, right, it's you on camera. And if you're not comfortable on camera, you're not used to posting things, you scrutinize it down to every last frame. It's like, you know, you pay attention to the small little blemish you have on your face, or the background that's not perfectly set up, or all these little things. The person that's scrolling with brain rot is not gonna pay attention to those little details like how you are, because it's not them and they have other agendas and videos that they're trying to get to throughout the day. So just post, just start. Like, you can start, if you're not comfortable starting on camera, start with something else. Just start recording videos and don't post yourself. Or you could start recording somebody else doing something that you think is cool, just to get the practice of posting, recording, and then, you know, maybe you work your way up to being on camera. There's a lot of different ways that you can get into it, but the trick and like the overall message, I guess, is really just to start doing something.
That new camera will not make you do it. That motivational speech you watched will not make you do it. And no amount of YouTube videos you watch will make you do it. You just have to do it. You have the tools, you have the voice, you have the personality, you have the individuality, you even have the story. All you gotta do is tell it. Now, I know that camera will make the process easier, or that microphone will make it sound better, or that light will make it look better, but it isn't necessary. All of these videos you watch about gear are for the purpose of informing you about when you're ready to make that purchase. The hard truth is, if you won't do it without the gear, the chances are you won't do it with the gear either.
Videos, tools, money, the best gadgets, all that stuff is great. As I mentioned, they're tools that help make your content better, and they definitely do help, but they're not gonna make or break your content. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times, again, people scroll on TikTok and stuff blows up that was made in 3 seconds, that is about 6 seconds long, hold your attention span, people scroll past and don't even think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not breaking it down to have it nominated for the Grammys. A lot of times, even on YouTube, where stuff is a little bit more long form and scrutinized a little harder, paid attention to the details a little more, people are oftentimes coming for the message more so than how it's presented. Now, I have this cool setup in here and it's dope, and I think it's cool, and it definitely helps come across more professional versus if I just recorded this in front of a white wall with terrible audio. And it also helps to watch the video longer, I would think. But outside of that, if my message is trash, if I just came on here and started going just talking nonsense on here, then you would just click off the video, even though I got a cool setup. The gear and the special high-tech camera is not going to make you famous on YouTube. It's not going to make you press record. It's not going to make you do any of the fundamental things that you need to actually be successful.
Most things in life you have to experience them to truly understand them. Like, LeBron James could tell me exactly how to shoot the ball for it to go in. But until I actually go out there on the court and shoot the ball, that information doesn't really do much for me. Watching a million videos about a topic is cool, but until you actually put this information into practice, it's just information. That's it. So put your phone on that tripod, connect that microphone, and just start. Have fun. Everything you've ever wanted in your life is on the other side of that fear of you looking stupid, of people judging you, of not knowing what will happen. You can either use your phone to waste your life or to change it. You make the decision.
You can watch 1 million motivational videos a day. You can read 1 million motivational quotes a day. You can have your friends pump your brain up. You can even think you're the greatest thing to ever happen. But unless you actually translate over into doing the thing that you're trying to be successful at and failing, and then building on those failures to succeed later down the line, then it really doesn't matter. Shoot, some of y'all even watching this video, who knows? Maybe you could become the next big star, the next big lawyer, doctor, whatever it is that you're trying to do to be successful, but you never start. You never take that leap of faith into the unknown and push yourself to go do those things. Then, and it's never gonna happen. It's never gonna come into fruition. Even though it was there, all the potential was there, and that was what you were destined to do, it's never gonna happen if you don't start. Put yourself out there, stop being afraid of judgment, stop being afraid of failure, and just go for it. Give it a shot. You don't never know what can happen. To me, life is about opportunities and just kind of seeing what happens. You should plan things out, as I said, and be kind of specific and strategic. That's a crazy tongue twist about what you're trying to do. But on top of that is a little bit of luck and a little bit of spontaneity that has to come into that. And so I think the perfect recipe for success is taking a little bit of the spontaneous of taking that leap of faith and believing in yourself, having that self-belief, throw that in the pot. Then take a little bit of the tools, gadgets, and gear, throw that in the pot. Then take the knowledge that you get from failure and listening to other people that have been successful, throw that in the pot, mix that John up, let it cook, and you do that over and over again for a long period of time. To me, like, there's really no possible way that you won't succeed in whatever it is you're trying to do. But with that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please make sure you drop a like and a sub if you heard anything that was helpful, inspirational, motivational, something that you liked. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. YouTube thinks you'll like one of the videos popping up here. But until next time, J2A SMS out of here. You can do anything you set your mind to. You just have to put in a lot of effort over sustained amounts of time and believe in yourself and don't quit.